Hey guys, Davey here from PhoneBuff.com, and in this video I'm doing a speed comparison test between the Samsung Galaxy S3 here on the left and the Apple iPhone 4S here on the right. This is actually T-Mobile's variant, as you can see, and this is the unlocked version of the iPhone. So we'll go ahead and start our first test, which is the boot up test. Press power at the same time, so 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a couple of seconds. There you go, felt both phones vibrate. While these guys are loading up, I'll let you know that I did clear out the browsing history on both phones, so when I do the browsing test, it'll be very equal. Both phones are running on the same Wi-Fi network. Both phones have their SIM cards pulled out. When I do the app speed comparison test, I'll be loading up the same apps by the same developers, but you keep in mind that they are different OSs, so it's not going to be a reflection of just pure processing power. It's going to be a reflection of how each OS is optimized. iPhone 4S showed the lock screen first. We'll go ahead and unlock both phones at the same time, and I will go to the phone application just to see which one's done loading first. And you can see that the iPhone did look like it is like a few seconds ahead of, or a second or so ahead of the Galaxy S3. So we'll give it the win. But honestly, from my own test that I've done before this video, in one boot up test the Galaxy S3 will win, and the other one the iPhone 4 will win. So honestly, it's more close to a draw, but more consistently the iPhone will win. So I give it the win here. Let's go ahead and go to the first app speed test. So we'll go to, we'll do Score Center first. So 1, 2, 3. And you can see that the iPhone did finish up first loading. It gave me a no SIM card error, which the Android has given me for a while now. So we'll go ahead and close it out on both phones. Actually, I gotta go like this. Obviously, the iPhone is just really pausing the apps in the background. But I'm doing it more or less for the Galaxy S3's sake because the Galaxy S3 is going to be running them in the background. So we'll go to the next test, which will be the Flixtor test. So I'll go ahead and find Flixtor. 1, 2, 3. Loaded up first on the iPhone 4S in this case. So the iPhone gets its second win. So it loaded up Score Center faster, and it loaded up Flixtor faster. So 2 wins for it in that category. And the next app speed test I'll do is the dictionary app. So dictionary on both phones, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. You can see that the Galaxy S3 did load up the dictionary app faster, so it got its first win for the app speed comparison. And we'll go ahead and close this out. Close the paused app out and remove it from there. And just to let you know, removing it does actually take it out. As you can see, my task manager shows no running applications because I closed it out from that list. The next test I'll do is let's just do the game Temple Run. So Temple Run on here, got Temple Run right here on this guy. So I'll tap them at the same time. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like the iPhone is a little bit ahead. You can see it has my paused game, which I had a horrible score on, and this one did too. But obviously the win does go to the iPhone 4S here again. Keep in mind, I feel like iOS is a faster, or more optimized OS than Android is. Hopefully that changes with Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, which was just announced today, by the way. And Google said that they made it a lot more, or a lot more buttery smooth is their word. So anyway, I will go ahead and go to the next test, which will be the camera load up test. So I'll go ahead and load up the camera on both phones at the same time to see which one's going to show the viewfinder first. So 1, 2, 3. And again, the iPhone 4S loaded up just a little bit faster than the Galaxy S3. So overall, from those app speed tests, the clear winner is the iPhone 4S. We'll go ahead and close it out here. And we'll go on to the next test, which is the browser speed test. And this one is actually the biggest reflection of actual processing power because the OS doesn't make as much of a difference here. We'll go ahead and close this guy out. I don't know why that's showing. I'll go ahead and clear out the history just in case I forgot. Thought I cleared it out, but you know what? I'd rather be safe than sorry, so we'll go to Safari, clear it out really quick, go back home, and let's do the same one here just in case. So go here, privacy and security, clear history, clear cache. Alright, now we're back, and let's go to PhoneBuff.com for the first test. So I'll go ahead and type in PhoneBuff. Alright, so I typed in PhoneBuff.com on both phones. I'm going to hit go at 1, 2, 3. And they're off. So let's go ahead and see. The iPhone is showing up more content first. The Galaxy S3 is still loading. There you go. The Galaxy S3 is done, and now the iPhone 4S is done. You can see it in the notification bar. It's showing that little circle. So the iPhone 4 or the Galaxy S3 definitely was the winner here. We'll go ahead and load up an article. We'll load how to set contact specific ringtones on the iPhone. We'll just tap it right here. 1, 2, 3. Again, the iPhone seems to be showing the content first, but in this case, you can see it's still loading. It seems like the Galaxy S3 is actually loading up the whole page first. So overall, the win goes to the Galaxy S3 for phone buff. Let's do NFL.com really quick and hit go at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. And that was really close. I think they finished just about the same time. Again, it seems like the iPhone 4S loads it up in a different way where it shows the content first, and on the Galaxy S3 it doesn't show the content first, but then all of a sudden all of it comes on the screen. So really makes it really tough to call. We'll go ahead and hit desktop at the same time on both of these guys. So we have the full version. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. The Galaxy S3 is done. Now the iPhone 4S is actually done, or says it's done, but it's still loading things up in the background. So the win clearly does go to the Galaxy S3. And overall, it's the faster browser. And I feel like you actually get a better browsing experience even with a bigger screen and a higher resolution. So anyway, that's the speed comparison test. I feel like iOS really makes a difference for the app speed and maybe the boot up test when it comes to those tests. But the sheer processing power goes to the Galaxy S3 for sure with the 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, the S4, compared to the 800 MHz A5. And also you get 2 gigs of RAM with only 512. But anyway, that's it from me in this video. Hopefully this gives a better idea as far as the performance differences between these two devices. Alright, if you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.